this is Gracie Schram, and this is Sessions with Steve Serrano.
Lucky the blue is never gray. Lucky I'm lucky in my yellow shoes. It's a rainbow-colored life, and you get to choose your point of view. I'll keep the twinkle in my eyes. Lucky I'm lucky.
You've helped raise over $30,000 with your music. You say you're using music to make a difference. Why is this so important to you?
I think ever since I was a little kid, it's been kind of ingrained in me to want to help other people. And when I was 4 years old, I was watching a Sesame Street, and this girl was from Africa, and she was brushing her teeth with her finger, and she didn't have any toys to play with. And so it was coming up on my birthday. My birthday's in June. And so I said, like, hey Mom, I want to give all my presents away and send them to that little girl in Africa so that she has some toys to play with. And so it's been something that I've just kind of always had in my heart, is a love for especially orphans just all around the world. And so I think that what my passion is music, and so I was able to use my music to help orphans around the world.
And you say, you know, your role with your family. I mean, how much has your role with your family played into your music career?
My role with my family is huge because I have such a tight-knit family. I'm super close with my brother Cooper and my sister Lucy and both my parents, and I think we're a really close family for sure. And so they've been extremely encouraging and supportive in everything that I've done, and so I couldn't have done it without them.
So how do you balance, though, that music career and just being a teenager, though?
It's definitely a lot to balance all of the schoolwork and traveling back and forth to Nashville. It's a lot of work. I'll be honest, it's a lot of stuff to make up for school, and it's hard to be gone from my family, and it's weird being kind of disconnected from high school because I'm in and out so often, but I think it's totally worth it because I'm super passionate about my music, and I love songwriting, and I love singing, and it's something that I see myself doing for the rest of my life. And so I feel really lucky that I figured that out when I was so little.
What inspirations have helped you?
Like musically?
Yeah.
Or, I think,
or in general in life?
I think my family has inspired me a lot just in the role models that they've been for me. And musically, Ingrid Michaelson has been one that has really inspired me in her songwriting and the way that she sings. I just think she has a really unique and fresh take on music. And so, but in terms of song ideas, I kind of find inspiration from all around me, just keeping my eyes open and paying attention to little things that happen, or just situations with myself or with my friends, or just really in anything. I kind of draw inspiration for songwriting.
Your new album, I Am Me, to drop in August. What would you like after your fans get a chance to hear that? You know, what do you want them to get from that?
I think my biggest goal with I Am Me and with all the songs on there is just have people realize that they're not alone, and that there's somebody out there that feels like them. And I think that the songs have something really powerful to say, and they have meaning, and I want people to get to know me through listening to that record and just feel encouraged and inspired when they listen to it.
And they say your first single will be Yellow Shoes.
Yes, it will. I'm excited.
Why Yellow Shoes?
Yellow Shoes is just a fun, happy song, and I thought it'd be perfect because it's kind of a summery song too. And I actually have yellow shoes, and it's just a funny thing because every time I wear the yellow shoes, there'll be like 1 or 2 people that'll come up to me and say, hey, like, I love your shoes. They just make me smile. And so for a long time I'd been wanting to write a song called Yellow Shoes, and I finally did with one of my great friends that's a writer, and I just wanted to have that song make them smile like the shoes do.
You've done a lot. You started music at 10. You know, but what is your goal for 2014?
My goal for 2014 is to have this record come out and give it the biggest push that I possibly can. My goal is to build a platform so that I can get my music out there. People can hear this record, and this record can make an impact in the people that listen to it and the songs, and that people will know the words, and that they'll just catch on to my vision and become a part of my career going forward. I think this is going to be a big year, and I'm really excited.
We asked Twitter. We wanted to find, you know, some random Twitter questions using hashtag Mix93AskGracie. So we got some random questions here for you. Ready? Who would you love to work with? They want to know.
I think my biggest artist that I would want to work with would be Ingrid Michaelson. Like I've said before, I think she's incredibly talented, and she's been one that I've just studied her songwriting for a long time. So I think it'd be incredible to get to work with her.
Another question. What does Gracie like to do with just her free time?
In my free time, I actually have a stage in my basement, and so one of my favorite things to do is put on like little musicals with our neighbors and my little brother and my sister. We have like tons of costumes, so we'll all dress up and go down on the stage, and we'll do like Annie Get Your Gun or some little like musical or make up something. So that's one of my favorite things to do, is just hang out with my family.
Well, thank you very much for coming in here. We appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Again, new album I Am Me drops in August. You can get all the info at your website, gracieschram.com. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Awesome. Thank you. Thanks for having me.
No problem.
Really fun.
I'm going to disconnect you real fast.
Oh, sorry. Thanks. Yeah, I would love to.
Lucky, I'm lucky in my yellow shoes. It's a rainbow colored light, and you get to choose your point of view. I'll keep the twinkle in my eye. Lucky, I'm lucky in my yellow shoes.
Perfect. Thank you again. Nice to meet you. Hopefully it was fun for you.
Yeah.
Good?